So in 2017, we had a R8 V10 Plus, and it was in fluorescent silver. And as you can see, this car, it's an RSQ8, and this one is in fluorescent silver also. Fluorescent silver, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's like Porsche makes a color, it's called GT Silver, and it's very similar to this, in my opinion. It's like a tin foil, and when the sun hits it, there's a lot of metallic flake to it, and then when it gets more in the shade, it goes like a little bit of like a gray hue. It's really cool. Audi has been killing the light game for I don't know how long, but just like keys in my pocket. Yeah, keys in my pocket. But whenever you lock the car, there's like a little light show that goes on and like unlock the car. So it's pretty cool. Only thing that's annoying me is whenever you lock the car raises up, and when you unlock it, it raises down. But Monday, the car's gonna be lower, so we don't have to worry about that. But so yeah, fluorescent silver's exterior color. Carbon optics package, and then black optics. I'm not really sure the exact names, but carbon here, carbon along there. Glad all the logos are all blacked out now. You get that from the factory. With my RS5, I had to buy the logos because mine were all chrome, so it's nice that they're all gloss black now. Yeah, and then carbon ceramic brakes. You can get steel, but we got carbon ceramics. Audi now has red calipers from the factory. You can do red calipers or you can do blue calipers for this car, but what I went with the red calipers ties in nicely with everything. When you do the black optics package, these wheels come standard. They have wheels where it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a, not gloss, it's like a matte, it's a matte finish under some gloss. I forgot exactly how it is, but this is the best looking stock wheel in my opinion, but definitely could do a little bit better. Carbon mirrors. What else is there carbon wise?
I mean, there's just carbon everywhere.
Yeah, right. And then we go into the back end. That's one of the best parts of it. So, carbon here, carbon rear diffuser, exhaust tips are massive. Yeah, the car looks really cool. Definitely has towing packages. This is definitely a towing vehicle.
What's the towing capacity on this?
I think it's like 7,500 or something like that.
Sheesh.
Which isn't bad. The Raptor was worse than that, and that's
really?
an actual truck. Windshield wiper. My friend, he just got a black RSQ8, and he actually took the rear windshield wiper off because you don't really need it, so it looks a lot cleaner instead of having some black stupid shit in the way. What else? Yeah, we can jump around to the interior. Pop the hood so we can show off that twin turbo V8. Okay.
Where is it?
It's the first time popping this screen, taking a little while to find it. Here we go. A little over there. Plastic engine. On mine, since I got carbon ceramic brakes on the RS5, I had a carbon engine cover, but they cheaped out a little bit with it, but it's fine. ECU, really easy to get to.
MTM's gonna follow this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. we already have that all planned out. Then air intake. They don't make an air intake for this car yet, but definitely we'll make some cool noises once we put that on, once there actually is one. But yeah, we don't plan on tuning the car until it gets to about 1,000 miles, just because of break-in procedures and such on. We don't want to completely void the warranty. But what is this up? We'll look at this here. So red brake calipers, like I said, we went with those, and the interior. So what's cool is the exterior, all the carbon on the outside is all gloss, and on the interior it's all matte carbon. It's kind of cool. Then you have the suede doors here. Let's see. Sound system's awesome. Speakers are pretty cool. I think it's like aluminum that's like laser cut out, so it's pretty cool. On my car, the pattern in the seats is a hexagonal stitch. This, it's similar, but it has a little more going on. But only thing that's let down with interior on this car is all the European RSQ8s. They all have the flat bottom steering wheel, and for America they had to put the round steering wheel. And I actually asked our Audi dealer about that, and he said when they put this steering wheel in this car, they had to crash test 7 vehicles with the round steering wheel, and if they want to do a flat bottom steering wheel, they would have to crash test another 7 cars. So they kind of saved 7 cars and brought them into the market instead of having to waste them. But I have a friend who can get me the steering wheel for $1,000 bucks, so it's definitely something that we're thinking about, because flat bottom was definitely a little bit more sporty. And here, Sean, you can jump in, check it out.
All right, here, let me get on the other side.
Yeah, sure. Door open?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got it here. You can jump in, but yeah, I picked up a new GoPro mount from Best Buy.
Looks sick. Oh, the gloss black.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of gloss black. You can see all the fingerprints I've got on it already.
Yeah.
I like all the screens. It's a lot better than having the knobs. We'll close the door. So with my car, it's the same exact start-stop engine button, but the middle is black. I personally like it better. So foot on the brake, start up, normal starting procedure, and you hear the little rumble. It's definitely quiet for the kind of car it is. So Bang & Olufsen stereo, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure these are the tweeters, the things that pop up on.
Yeah,
so you have them on both sides. So it's pretty cool. The cool thing that Audi's doing now is whenever you get in a car, for instance, you still have the 1-2. So let's say two people are gonna be driving the car, you can have two saved seats in the car. But Audi, they now have profiles. So you can put your phone in, you can have a couple people put their phone in, and the phone seat all saves to your own profile. So when you get in the car, you click Conrad or something like that, and then it goes to your seat, it goes to your driving settings, it goes to everything. So you don't have to go through it every single time, which is a nice thing. Another couple cool features: RS mode. This is a new feature for the RSQ8. So there's two RS modes. There's RS1. And then RS2.
We can hear the exhaust difference.
Yeah. So it opens the valves up. The valve should always be open, but we'll fix that. So RS1, RS2, both the same exact thing. They're customizable settings. In my car, it's called individual, if I'm not mistaken. And this, I like how it's on the steering wheel, so you don't have to go through all the settings menus. But over here, it's the same exact setup as mine, basically. You can go to like the view, change everything up. Just go back to where it is. Don't have to mess with all that. But where did I have it at? Okay. Yeah. So I have the G meter set up there. You can also set the G meter up here. I'll show you how that works. We give your tire pressure here.
Okay.
Then you can go over and shows like your gas mileage and stuff. But I'm not really too worried about that. 175 miles on the car already. So we took delivery of it yesterday, and we're starting to get up there with the miles a little bit, but excited to actually break it in fully.
And Apple CarPlay.
Yeah. So Apple CarPlay, I was just setting it up in the parking lot, actually. You can plug your phone into it, or you can just do it with Bluetooth, so you don't have to have your phone plugged in, like my phone's not plugged in now. So I have it set up here. I have the G meter, and then I have the RPMs, the speed, and then it has the power and torque on the right-hand side. So it's a really cool look. The center section is different than my car. I love it. The new look is pretty awesome. Since we just did this screen, we'll dive into this screen now. So just like the home button, for instance, we can start over there. So here, media, telephone, search. You have your maps here, nothing too special to worry about, but you have your radio, media, phone, navigation. It's all self-explanatory stuff. We don't have to dive through there, but
the basics.
Yeah. So cool thing that I want to go through was actually, if you go in vehicle, this shows you everything that's going on with the car. So you go to Audi Drive Select, and you have off-road. So if you're going to be taking this off-road, you put it in off-road. I don't know how many people that are going to be off-roading their RSQ8, but if you are into that,
probably like the one or two people out there.
Yeah, it's like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, for instance. Like when they were like first showing the car, it was like off-road. I don't know many people that are taking their Rolls-Royce off-roading. It's like your lambskin floor mats, and it doesn't. Yeah,
with mud.
Yeah, right.
Mud doesn't go too well together.
Mine and Rolls Royces do not match whatsoever. Then all-road, not really sure what that's for. I'm assuming that's just a different version of the off-road mode. Then comfort, every single thing is in comfort mode. Auto, I'm assuming that the car just picks whatever it thinks is suitable. So it just adapts to your driving style. Then dynamic, every single thing goes to the raciest setting. Audi does not have a Sport or Sport Plus. It's called Dynamic. And then RS1 and RS2, that's how you customize your RS buttons here. I'll go into RS1. So I have the Drive and Sport. So Drive is basically your transmission. So once you're in Drive, when you pull this back in Drive, you're going to have a D or an S. D, just more around town cruising, and you put it in S. and it opens the valves up, makes it a little bit more sporty. Let's go back to where we were. Vehicle. We're right here. So yeah, we were in there. So we can go back over here now. So RS monitor. This is my favorite screen. So this shows you all of your engine data. So your engine oil temps, coolant temps, sport differential temp, transmission fluids, and brake rotors. Your brake rotors temperature. So I'm assuming that tracks like the brake fluid and such on. So if you are going to be tracking this car or driving it hard, you can monitor when the car is getting too hot and it's telling you to cool it down a little bit. So you have that we just went over. Then you have the G meter. So you have the G meter on the driver's side in the MMI screen. And then you also have it in this screen also, so it mirrors it perfectly, just a little bit bigger here so you can see it a little bit better. The passenger wants to see it, so it's pretty cool. Then tire pressure, you have to be going 16 miles an hour for it to be tracking your tire pressure. Then this is your incline. We don't have any hills in Florida, so we're not going to be testing that out, but it just shows you the angle that the car is on. And so if you are
this could probably be used for like off-roading.
Yeah. I don't know any people that are going to be off-roading the RSQ8, but if you are into that, you can definitely do that. So when I first got in the car yesterday, I'm touching the buttons, like why isn't... So you have to like force touch on it basically. That's with all the buttons. You have to push a little bit firmer for them to work, and you feel like a little jiggle in the button if that makes sense.
The jiggly button.
Yeah, right. Seats, air conditioning, lights. So the lights was pretty cool actually. I was just messing with that. So you can mess with the different colors. You can change the colors with the lights and stuff. I'm switching the lights between red and blue when you're driving, so I was able to customize that. Then here's all your rain sensor lights and such on. Parking aid, driver assistance. Maybe the parking aid will show me. Okay, that's just the volume. Driver assistance. This just goes through all of your safety features. I'll show you some of them. It's pretty advanced, the car. So you go to settings, then you can see speed warning, traffic light information. Cool thing about traffic light information is, so let's say you're sitting at like a red light, and I haven't been in any other car that does this, but it will actually count down how much longer the light is going to stay red for until it turns green. So if you're trying to race on at the stoplight, you know exactly when the light's going to turn green. I wouldn't rely on that, but I've heard it's pretty accurate. But lane departure, all common stuff. Audi pre-sense, side assist, so all common safety features. So we're done with this screen. So when I was in the parking lot earlier, the car kept on shutting off. I'm like, where the hell is this auto stop start? So I finally found it's right there. And then this is a decline mode. So let's say you're up in the mountains or something like that, not in Florida. Instead of riding your brakes down the mountain, you can put it in that mode and actually uses the engine to slow you down, so downshifting, so using the engine and the transmission.
So don't wear out your brakes.
Correct. Yeah, I don't think these brakes are very, very cheap.
Yeah, gas is a little less expensive than ceramic brakes.
Exactly. So this button here, the 4 little squares, you can split it up. And then this is your garage door opener. I don't have that set up, and I'm not in my house, so it's not going to open any garage doors up. This just turns the screen off, but the screen is kind of cool, so why not keep that on? Okay, and then drive select here. You can cycle through your drive selects, as well as going through it with the main screen. You can turn your AC off, sync it to the back seats, turn it off, auto. You also have cooled seats and heated seats. So Sean, if you press that, you can start feeling the air in the
instant.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was one thing I should realize. Like, these actually work.
Wow.
So there's the 3 settings: low, medium, and high. Same with heat seaters. Here's your parking cameras.
Low-key feels good.
What?
Low-key feels good.
All right,
I have to keep that
you
on.
can keep them on. Then you keep them on. Okay, so this is a really cool feature that I've seen on a lot of Audis now. So it's on the Q8 and stuff. So if you look at the screen, if you go to 3D view, you can actually cycle around the car. So this is where I'm parked currently. And I'm parked a little crooked as you can see, but you can go above the car and you can go to the side of it.
You think I'd be able to like track me if I walk outside of the car?
Let's try it.
Here, you wanna hold this?
Yeah, sure. All right, so Sean's gonna jump out, and you can see the doors open up now. Oh yeah, it actually does track him, huh? Yeah, so you can see. You can't see him now. Let's see if he walks around on the other side again. It's pretty cool, huh?
Really?
Yeah, it actually showed you walking around. It was pretty clear too. Sometimes
Wow.
it shows people that are like way too tall or something like that. But then this. Okay, now it's just circling back around. Where's that? So it's right here. And then here's just like your main camera. You can set that up. Parking sensors. Here's the front of the car. So I like the 3D view. It's pretty cool. I don't know many cars.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, right? I know the new X5 has that too, I'm pretty sure, but not 100% positive on that. And then this just takes you to all your safety settings. Let me just X out of this. Okay, yeah, driver's assistance. So, however much it kicks in. I was trying to turn off the lane keep assist because whenever you don't use your turn signal, the car wants to pull you back and it actually steers itself. So all you do is keep your hand on the steering wheel and it'll actually go between the lanes and stuff like that, and it'll keep you. It'll go through turns and stuff. So it's kind of cool. But on the left stalk here, you press the outside button and it turns all that off. But you can see. Can you show them where it says all road right there?
Yeah.
And you press RS1, then the valves will open up. You can hear it gets a little bit throatier, but you can't hear it. Yeah, but you can't hear it on camera. Is your car locked? The lock. We can go for a little spin.
I think my keys are still in my car.
Right.
Should I pay for parking?
People that
I'm just gonna lock my car.
all right.
Oh well.
Just turn the AC on high when you
Yeah.
left. All right. You locked your car?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
We're
Cool.
good.
Let's wait for this guy to go. So here's your gear selector. Pretty self-explanatory. There's a button on the side you have to push in. You push that in, pull it back, and then since I'm in RS1, that's RS mode 1. It puts me in sport mode. That's the mode that I customize and the parking brake's on right now. So you push that down. So when I first picked the car up yesterday, the biggest thing that came to me was the steering on this car. This is a big, heavy car, and the steering feels amazing. Minimal body roll, which is shocking for a car this big. But Audi, they're gonna have some crazy things going on. Gearing, super fast. The transmission already in 4th gear, going not even 50. So nothing too crazy. Gas mileage has actually been really good on it. We haven't been beating the shit out of it yet because it doesn't even have 200 miles on it. It has 175 right now. But once we put the tune on it, we'll be playing with it a little bit more. But yeah, car pulls. It has a very unique sound to it. It's like a raspy V8. So it definitely has a lot of potential for the sound. Just needs some downpipes and will be a good. The main thing is like normally when you're in like an SUV, you feel and you hear the wind noise because you're up higher, but when you're going like 80 in this thing, you don't even hear anything. It's dead silent, and when you plant your foot to the floor, you can really feel it. So we'll turn here and I'll get a little bit of gas.
Giving it the beans?
Oh yeah.
Giving it the full beans again?
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, so cool thing is you have the heads up display, but I'm not in manual mode right now, but it actually shows me when do I shift. So it has like a lot of people call them the Ferrari shift lights. So similar to that, my Audi has them now, but doesn't show it on the heads up display. On the heads up display, it shows me the RPMs, the speed limit, what gear I'm in, and the oil temperature. So it's kind of cool. 93 degrees out right now, so
it's pretty hot out.
Yeah, the car's probably pulling back a little bit of power, but we'll be getting some cooler weather soon, so we can do some testing. One thing I definitely want to do before we tune the car, I want to throw a draggy in it, do a quarter-mile run or 0 to 60 run, and then once the car's tuned, we can do a draggy run, so we can show people how much faster the car is. So going 75 right now, it's cruising.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's just.
And this is in like one of the sportiest settings too. When I had the car in dynamic mode yesterday, that's with every single thing in Sport Plus basically. And it's not super rough riding. Like when you put my car in dynamic mode, the whole entire car, it's going.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely a little.
So what kind of suspension?
Nice.
What suspension is this?
So it has the normal springs, but it also has airbags also. It's called Air Ride. So when you lock the car raises, and when you unlock the car lowers back down. That was what I was doing when I was raising and lowering the car. You can only do it when you're at slow speeds or stopped. You can't be doing it when you're going like 100. Yeah, it's definitely fast. And I think the weight on this car, it's like 5,500 pounds or 6,000. So it's not a light car by any means. But this car over the Urus it actually has a mild hybrid system. So I'm not really sure what the battery does, but there is some kind of battery assist with this car. I don't know if it's helping with performance or what it's exactly doing, but I'm definitely curious. We'll check that out.
I mean, this steering wheel, this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
The stitching on this is just...
Yeah, so you have the perforated steering wheel, then you have the red stitching.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
The whole entire car is red stitching.
I think you need the flat bottom though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely think you need the flat bottom.
Yeah, I don't think it's that hard to put on. You just have to take the airbag off.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing too complicated.
No. Just want to undo your battery first so the airbag doesn't blow up in your face.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely starting to get around winter time, so you can definitely tell traffic's starting to pick up again, which kind of sucks because then everyone's driving like grandmas, but we'll get over that soon. So next week I actually leave. I'm going on Savage Rally, which is from the 2nd through the 5th. It starts in Miami and it goes to North Carolina, and I'm taking my car. But at the end of the month, we have a Sebring track day, which you'll probably end up coming with.
All right.
And here's Alex calling. Yo, what's up?
Yo, you never sent me or show your location.
Oh, but
you're terrible with locations, by the way.
I know.
I just turned on to Summerlin now, so I'm heading towards Punta Rasa. Are you there yet or no?
Yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'll see you there then.
All right, you remember the same spot we went to last time, right?
What?
The same spot as last time where we did the 720 videos.
Yeah. That parking lot there, really.
Yeah. Alrighty, man. I'll see you in like
cool.
5 minutes. All right, see ya. Bye.
Sounds good. Take care.